Welcome to Learn with Amy. In today's session, we are diving into the one of the most essential tools in accounting, the cash book. Whether you are a student, a beginner, or someone polishing their accounting skills, this video will clear all your concepts with professional explanations, real life examples, and easy format. So stay tuned till the end. What is a cash book? A cash book is a primary book of accounting used to record all cash and bank transactions chronologically and in detail. Acts both as journal, book of original entry, and a ledger specifically for cash and bank accounts, maintained daily for real-time financial visibility, helps in reconciliation and internal control. Purpose: tracks inflows, receipts, and outflows, payments, provides proof of transactions, facilitates cash management and forecasting. Features of cash book: it records only cash and bank transactions, not credit. It has two sides: debit, the receipt side; credit, the payment side. Maintained chronologically, it balances can never be credit for cash. It can serve as both journal and ledger. No need to open separate cash accounts. Types of cash book: single column cash book, one column on each side, only cash, no bank or discount, and it is used by small businesses. Format: for example, in this type of cash book, we have four columns. Number one is of dates, then particulars, then ledger folio, and then of amount. Double column cash book: it has two columns on each side, one of cash and the other of discount, or one is bank and the other is cash, and it is more detailed. And two types: cash plus discount and cash plus bank. Triple column cash book: this type of cash book has three columns on each side, or number one of cash, then of bank, and then of discount. It is more comprehensive and most used in medium and large businesses. Format: we have the following columns: date, particulars, ledger folio, then discount, then cash, and then bank. Petty cash book: for small repetitive expenses like stationery, travel, etc., we use our petty cash book, and it operates under imprest system. Now, what is an imprest system? A system in which a fixed sum of money is given to cashier to cover the petty expenses like small expenses for the month is called imprest system. Now let's solve an accounting problem. We have a problem here. Enter the following transactions in a single column cash book and prepare bank account in ledger. So the transactions are: on March 1st, 2015, cash in hand is of rupees 40,000. On March 1st, bank balance is of rupees 60,000. On March 3rd, it received a check from Usman of 12,000. On March 4th, deposited Usman's check with bank. On March 8th, withdrawn from bank for business use of rupees 10,000. On March 10th, goods sold for cash of rupees 15,000. On March 15th, goods bought for cash of rupees 40,000. On March 20, paid Rahim by check rupees 13,000. On March 30th, deposited into bank of rupees 8,000, and on March 31st, paid rent by check of rupees 3,000. Now let's prepare a single column cash book here. So starting from our first transaction, cash in hand and bank balance. We will mention cash in hand as balance brought down in our debit side with rupees 40,000, and we do not mention here our bank balance because we are preparing a single column cash book which is all about cash. Okay, so next, received a check from Usman. It's about check, but we got money. So in our debit side, we mentioned Usman account, debit side, or with amount 12,000. Then we have deposited Usman's check with bank, withdrawn from bank for business use. We withdraw, it means we are gaining our cash with rupees of 10,000. So in our debit side, we record bank account debit. Then deposited Usman's check with bank of rupees 12,000. We deposit, it means our cash is decreasing. So in our credit side, we mention bank account with 12,000. Then goods sold for cash. We are selling our goods, which mean our cash is increasing. So in our debit side, we mention sales account debit with rupees 15,000. Then next, goods bought for cash. We are purchasing, cash is decreasing. So in credit side, purchase account with rupees 40,000. Then paid Rahim by check. There is an involvement of check, which means bank involvement. So we do not mention here. We are talking about cash here. So deposited into bank. Deposited into bank we mention here because if we deposit our money in bank, then our cash is decreasing. So we mention here bank account in our credit side with rupees 8,000. Sorry. Then paid rent by check. We are paying rent by check. Cash involvement is not included, so we do not mention here. Then let's take the balance. So we have a balance carried down of rupees 17,000, which we brought to the next account. In the next balance brought down. Just like we prepare our cash account, here is our bank account, and we prepare it the same way, just mention all those entries with the involvement of bank. So in this problem, we will prepare our two separate books, cash book and bank book. If we combine these two books, we got our double column cash book. If I show you, here is a double column cash book. And same as that, we can prepare our triple column cash book just by adding a discount column on both sides of our account, on our debit side and in our credit side. Advantages of cash book. It is immediate and accurate cash records. It is easy for audits and reconciliations. It helps prevent fraud and theft. It can help us in taking quick decision making for cash flows. Common errors to avoid: not recording all cash transactions, mixing personal and business cash, misposting discount entries, forgetting to update balances. Difference between cash book and cash account. A cash book is by nature a journal plus ledger, or we can say it is a mixture of journal and ledger, while the cash account is only a ledger. In cash book, there is no need for cash accounts posting, while in cash account there is a need of journal entry posting. In cash book, the usage of the cash book is of daily transactions, while in cash account we use it in our final accounts. I hope today's lesson helped you understand the cash book in depth. If you liked the content, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Also let me know in the comments what topic should we cover next. Stay connected with Learn with Eamon for more practical accounting content made simple. Till then, happy learning.